Hello, welcome to my channel. Today's video is about concept changes. Concept changes can make or break a group. They can skyrocket them to popularity, but they can also be the beginning of the end for a group's career. In this video I will go through some concept changes that ruin K-pop groups based on people's reaction to the concept change and how well it was received. Let me know if you agree or not, and feel free to comment more groups that I didn't include in this video. Now let's start. Everybody loved TXT's concept and sound right from their debut. They were being praised for being one of the only boy groups that didn't follow the bad boy trend. In fact, they gained many fans from this. They kept this concept up until 2021 when they released Love Song and Lose Your Lover, transitioning into a pop-punk concept. I absolutely loved those eras, but I know some people were not really that happy seeing they abandoned their brighter concept. But still, Love Song was extremely well received and so many people had it among their favorite releases of the year, so at least their music was being appreciated. But then they dropped Good Boy Gone Bad and things changed drastically. Good Boy Gone Bad's concept and sound don't stand out at all compared to other boy group releases, and people started saying how TXT had lost their uniqueness. Their previous concept was magical and it was unique, and even their punk pop concept with Love Song and Lose Your Lover was interesting to see, but Good Boy Gone Bad had no unique element, nothing that really made it feel like TXT. I love TXT's latest album nonetheless though. Actually, I think they suit the dark concept super well, and I don't necessarily think they should go back to what they did at debut, but I just hope their next releases will be a bit more interesting in terms of concept. I actually really want them to go back to punk pop, and I want to see them releasing something like Love Song and Lose Your Lover. If you were around when Weekly debuted back in the summer of 2020, you surely know that they received so many praises for bringing back the cute and refreshing concept that was becoming pretty rare in K-pop. Everybody loved them, everybody loved their songs, and when I say everybody, I literally mean everybody, even people that weren't that much into girl groups. But still, it took them 2 comebacks to really blow up, and they ended up blowing up with After School. After School was literally everywhere in 2021. So much that it was basically a national anthem for K-pop stans. Weekly went viral on TikTok with After School and everybody was tuning in. The girls fit that bright and teen crush concept so well, and people were falling in love more and more with the group. And even if Weekly weren't able to top After School with their following comeback, things seemed to go pretty well because everybody loved their concept. But then 2022 came around and they came out with Fenpada. The concept and sound that made them unique was gone. Everyone was shocked seeing them transitioning into a girl crush concept so abruptly. Transitioning into a different concept isn't inherently a bad thing, but it should happen gradually, not all of a sudden. But on top of it all, there was no reason for them to change concept considering how well received their previous concept was. Fenpada isn't even a bad song. I actually like it. But if they go down the girl crush route, I'm sure all of the hype surrounding them will die down completely because they will lose what made them unique. Hopefully the company realizes this and makes them go back to their signature sound. Unfortunately, CLC's career was mismanaged from the very beginning and they never seemed to get the recognition they deserved. However, things had started looking bright for them the moment they released their Girl Crush trilogy consisting of Hobgoblin, No, and Me. People were tuning in, and they gained so many new stans ready to support them. Things seemed to go well for the first time since debut, but then Cube, being the bad and incompetent company they are, made them come back with Devil. I remember people overall liking Devil, because it was in fact a good song. However, they lost so much hype because all of the stans that had flocked to them because of their girl crush sound were suddenly met with a very different concept they didn't expect. Devil came out of the blue and it was a stupid move from Cube. If you see a group doing well for 3 comebacks straight because of a certain sound, the last thing you should do is making them change their sound so abruptly for their following comeback. CLC once again got a lot of hype when they dropped Helicopter, but it was too late for the group anyway. It was clear that people enjoyed seeing CLC with a girl crush concept and this is what they should have stuck with, but Cube ruined them completely. First of all, I want to say that Blessed Cursed is one of my favorite songs of the year. In fact, I have no problem with the sound they have transitioned into. My problem is more with the concept itself. Since Blessed Cursed, it feels like ENHYPEN have completely lost the mysterious carnival concept they had going on, which was the thing that made them unique. People hated Blessed Cursed because it was such an abrupt change and also because ENHYPEN had one of the coolest concepts out there, so it didn't make sense making them transition into a generic bad boy concept. Then Future Perfect came out, and let me tell you, I really liked it just like I liked Blessed Cursed. but it was clear by then that the direction the group was taking in terms of concept was straying away more and more from their original image. I have consistently liked ENHYPEN's music and I'm more than satisfied with their newest releases as well, but it makes me so mad that I've decided to give them such a boring concept. Usually companies try to make their group stand out with something interesting and no company would be so dumb to throw ENHYPEN's mysterious carnival concept out the window like HYBE did. It makes no sense to me. I know ENHYPEN are successful and it doesn't really matter what concept or sound they go for. They will always be one of the most relevant groups of 4th gen, but the concept change is really not doing them any favor. It's no secret that people started hating on Luna's music after So What. The concept also changed quite drastically, but at least it still included part of the lore, whereas the sound was completely different from the Luna everybody knew. Luna went from being considered one of the groups with the best discography to being considered a group with noise music. I'm gonna be honest with you, besides Flip That, which I did not like at all, I really enjoyed all of the other Luna's title tracks after Butterfly and I have no complaint, but most K-pop stans were not happy, like at all. From So What on, Luna's songs began to be called noise music and many orbits even left the fandom because of how unsatisfied they were. No wonder Butterfly is still considered Luna's best musically wise, and most people will tell you that Luna will never top Butterfly and that their music has significantly deteriorated. They used to have quite a unique sound which is still present in their B-sides, but as far as title tracks are concerned, they became much more generic. Transitioning into this girl crush sound didn't do them any favor honestly. It's not like it gave them a popularity boost. In fact, Butterfly still remains their most famous song. I personally don't think their music quality has declined because I still enjoy their songs, but their transition into this generic sound is definitely not ideal. Okay, so these were some examples of concept changes that ruin K-pop groups. Maybe the word ruin is a bit of an exaggeration in some cases, but the general public's response towards these concept changes has definitely not been that positive. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Bye everyone.